Edo State Deputy Governor Mr. Idahosa has urged citizens and residents of the state to disregard activities of mischief makers peddling rumors of rift between him and his principal, Governor Monday Okpebholo. The Deputy Governor added that it was not just that the rumors were unfounded. The relationship between him and his principal remained most cordial, with touch of an elder-junior brother relationship. Idahosa was quoted to have made the remarks in a statement by his press secretary Friday, Edo, when he played host to executives and members of the Edo Parliament of Nigeria, who paid him a courtesy visit yesterday at the government house, Benin City. According to Idahosa, the Senator Okpebholo-led administration was keen on delivering good governance and implementing laudable policies that will uplift the standard of living of Edo citizens and residents. He said, "Let me sincerely appreciate this parliament. I am also a member of this parliament. First, let me thank God Almighty that made this possible. Let me also appreciate my boss, my principal, having found me worthy to be his deputy. It's such a great honor to have this caliber of men, most especially from Ovia, to pay this courtesy visit this wonderful afternoon. I'm very much aware that you're going to do so much to support the government." Now, let me ask you, please. Usually when rumors like this starts happening, could it be that something is cooking and, people close to the sources, are coming out to reveal some information? Because usually in the political climb, there'll be denials like this. Then afterwards, you now start seeing the sparks will start flying. But what do you make of the story?
Yeah, politicians, when especially this kind of relationship, they will first of all tell you that it is not true. I'm not saying there is crisis between the governor and the deputy, but even when we have witnessed crisis in the governance, the first thing you hear is that there is no crisis. At the long run, you now discover that
there is also crisis.
there is crisis. The one thing I saw in the news, the deputy governor described the relationship between him and his principal, that's the governor, as the junior brother relationship. We have heard things like that before, and at the end of the day, we end up into a deep crisis. In River State, the governor described, similarly Fubra, described his relationship with the former governor and the FCT minister, who happens to be his boss, as father and son relationship. And that father and son relationship has landed us into deep crisis in River State. So I'm not surprised. But for now, nobody has told us the real story in Edo State. But this is not the first time we are having this kind of thing in Edo State. The immediate past administration, Obaseki, witnessed this same thing. So I don't know, at a point, later we now realize that it was because of Shaibu's ambition to succeed Obaseki. And I don't know the situation. Let's not
isn't it too
go into
early?
all that.
Even this rumor, so to speak, one would say, isn't it too early for this to even be happening at this point in time? I mean,
politicians scheme at all time. Once you give them opportunity, they start calculating for the next step. That's how politics is played. You be futuristic. You don't, okay, I'm the deputy governor. In the next 4 years or 8 years, we are going into another dispensation. You start projecting yourself, start preparing.
Edo State has not even started the political year yet.
Politicians don't calculate like that.
It's usually off-cycle election. So, I mean,
yeah,
they just started. They've not even finished the first. Are they up to 100 days in office?
I'm not sure.
So now they've not even hit 100 days in office, and rumors like this it should give cause for concern. Actually,
politicians don't calculate the same thing you're calculating.
All right.
They project themselves. They start preparation on time. Those who win election, you need to start on time. You don't just wait till 1 year or 6 months to the end of the administration for you to start. You prepare ahead of time. You gather people, you convince people, you build people into your camp, and you start that early enough. I'm sure. I'm not speculating. I'm not trying to say that's the situation in Edo State. But once people are sworn in, you see camp image.
The next plan.
Once appointments are made, people make appointments in preparation of what will happen tomorrow. So once the appointments are made and you are not properly carried along, that's where you see some of these things start happening.